Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel. I'm here to talk about my first of 3 NFL games here. I'm going to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 31-25 reaction. This turned out to be an exciting game there in the second half. First half, pretty surprised. Philadelphia 24-6. Impressive 65-yard field goal in the half, but besides that, just nothing really there for Tampa in the first half. I mean, they just got completely outplayed. And very efficient from Jalen Hurts in the first half. He was very efficient in the first half. I believe he was, 15 for 16 or something at one point. And he had like 8 straight incompletions, so he's kind of just inconsistent. But he did have a good first half, so he started off good. Second half wasn't great, but he started off the game pretty well, I thought. And most important thing with them is they're 4-0, so they've been challenged, man. I mean, they got a tough challenge here in Tampa Bay. They had the Rams, another tough challenge. So, didn't have any interceptions. Or he had 0 completions, in the second half of this game, so he didn't complete a pass the entire second half. I mean, I know they only threw the ball like 8 times, and they really ran the ball a lot with Barkley, but he played solid good in the first half. I'll give him that. 15-24, 130 yards. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, had 9 runs for 62 yards. So he was able to use his legs for 62 yards in this ball game. But quarterbacks start 4-0 while throwing 0 interceptions this season after winning a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts is up there. So, and every game is circled if you're the Super Bowl champions. Like, I know the stats may not be the most important thing if you keep winning, you're Super Bowl champion. But if you want to be considered a top 5 or 10 quarterback, you got to put up the stats, man. It's okay to say he's elevated by his roster, man. But to their credit, they're 4-0. Saquon Barkley didn't do much today. 19 runs, 43 yards, 2.3 carried touchdown, 4 catches, 31 yards. They really didn't let Saquon Barkley beat them. I feel that's what teams are starting to do, man. Not letting Saquon Barkley beat them. Trying to make Jalen Hurts' arm beat him throwing the football. That's really what teams are trying to do. And the Bucs defense was way better in the second half, but they just couldn't get that big score down by 8 points. I think the final score was 6 points because there was some safety rigged. A.J. Dillon, 3 runs, 17 yards, 5.7 a carry. So Jalen Hurts ran it, but it was really Jalen Hurts' running ability that led the Eagles in the rushing game. Their leading receiver only had 4 catches, 37 yards, but they spread the football around when they did throw the ball in the first half. Goddard, 4 catches, 37 yards, 2 touchdowns. Barkley, 4 for 31. Devontae Smith, 2 catches, 29 yards. Calcaterra, 1 catch, 16 yards. John Mechie, 2 catches, 10 yards. A.J. Brown, we're back at it again, man. 2 catches, 7 yards. 9 targets, 2 catches, man. But last week he had a big game, and now back to the same crap. 2 catches, 7 yards, man. Their defense played really damn well in the first half. Jahad Campbell had a huge interception there. It was first and goal, or it was like first down, second down, or something like that. Baker Mayfield throws a pass and gets tipped a little bit by Blankenship, and then Jahad Campbell comes down with the interception. So So Zach Bond had a sack. Ojomo had one, so 2 sacks and an interception by that Philly defense. They didn't play as well in the second half, but they had the huge interception when it mattered. And they improved to 4-0. The Buccaneers dropped to 3-1. Baker Mayfield was 22 of 40, 289, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception by Baker Mayfield. I thought he played much better in the second half than he did in the first half. Nothing was going well in the first half. But I just feel like they need to focus on taking care of the football and sustaining long drives, because they had a chance, man. But through the interception there late in the ball game. But they got a lot of pressure on Mayfield. But they got to execute, establish the run game, start fast. They just got to start fast in these ball games. They just started way too slow. Thought Baker played well enough. It was just the first half was what did it. Rushing, Bucky Irving, 15 runs, 63 yards, had 5 catches, 102 yards, and a touchdown. And Bucky Irving had a pretty good game, man. Besides that lost fumble, I thought he played well. 15 carries for 63 yards, 4 yards a carry, and then 102 yards and a touchdown. So, Bucky Irving's been really damn good to start this season. But, man, despite a horrible first half, they had a chance to win until this play. You're down 8 with nearly 8 minutes to go. Bucky Irving's wide open in the flat for at least 5 yards, and Baker forces a pass that gets picked. So, but yeah, otherwise, I thought Baker played a well enough game up until that point. Rashad White, 6 catches, 17 yards. Igboka, 4 catches, 101 yards and a touchdown. So 100-yard game for rookie receiver. 77-yard touchdown there from Baker Mayfield. And Quinyon Mitchell was good against them. 2 catches for 6 yards on 6 targets. So I thought Quinyon Mitchell played good defensively against them. Rashad White, 4 catches, 29 yards. Godwin, 3 catches, 26 yards. Shepard, 2 catches, 14 yards. Otten, 3 catches, 9 yards. And Johnson, 1 catch, 8 yards. Vita Vea got 2 sacks, but they got 2 sacks. So each team had 2 sacks. Both of them were from Vita Vea for Tampa. McLaughlin, 3 for 3 on field goals, made a 65-yarder. Bucks dropped to 3-1, so let's go over the team stats here. Eagles had 14 in the first quarter, 10 in the second quarter, 7 in the third quarter, 0 in the fourth quarter, for a total of 31 points for the Eagles. 3 in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter, 14 in the third quarter, and 5 in the fourth quarter. A field goal, and they had that safety at the end. And so now let's go over the team stats here. The Eagles, they had 200 total yards of offense. Most of that came in the first half. Like, their offense really, really slowed down in the second half. Most of this was in the first half, their offense. 200 total yards, so I thought Tampa's defense really stepped up in the second half. 112 passing, 88 rushing, 3.4 yards per play, 16 first downs, 5 for 14 on third down. 0 for 1 on fourth downs, 2 sacks allowed, 7 punts. The penalties hurt them as well, 8 for 83. But the key was they didn't turn the ball over. Didn't have a fumble, no interceptions, 28 minutes of time possession for the Bucks. They had 376 total yards, 272 passing, 104 rushing, 5.5 yards per play, 18 first downs. They were 3 for 13 on third down, 1 for 3 on fourth down. 68 total plays, 2 sacks, 4 punts, 5 penalties. So they had less punts, less penalties, but 2 turnovers, a fumble, an interception, 31 minutes of time of possession. But the 2 turnovers really hurt the Bucks, especially the turnover in the red zone when it was really an unnecessary forced throw to me. But the Bucks lost by 8 points, not counting the safety. The special teams protection pretty much made the difference. 2 blocked punts this year, and they were none for at least 10 years. It's kind of a major problem. You're not going to beat the Super Bowl champs turning the ball over 3 times. A fumble, interception, blocked punt. That's kind of what I thought lost them the game, and then in that forced turnover by Baker Mayfield. But throwing out the last drive, this is how the Bucks defense performed in the second half. 7 drives, they forced 6 punts, 19 yards allowed, 2.7 yards per drive allowed, 0.7 yards per play allowed. Still lots of positives to take away from the game, and the one and a half time adjustments look like they were made on both sides of the ball. But the special teams miscues finally caught up to them, and they turned the ball over twice. If they want to beat teams like the Eagles, you gotta take care of the football, and that's why they almost lost the game in Houston. Remember that? The special teams almost cost them the football game. What cost them this game? The special teams, and then the 2 turnovers offensively. But yeah, this was a great second half, man. The Buccaneers at least made it a great second half. 31-25 is your final score. So that's all I want to say here for the first of the 3 games. I wanted to recap. The Eagles' offense still has to figure out how to play 2 halves of football. Like, they played good the first half, but it felt like they just took off the second half. Like they just weren't there. Like, the top 3 problems is the O-line play, the play calling, the pass rushing depth, and they still got time to figure all that shit out. But yeah, 31-25, Eagles win. That's all to say. Leave a like, come subscribe for more. Until next time out. Peace.